Good morning. Today is the 19th February, so let's get started. हम ईमानदारी से महामंदारा गोहनजों के सभी आदरणीय लोगों के लिए सदर पुंडरीक सूत्र शाश्वत बुद्ध शाक्या मुनि प्रभु रत्न बुद्ध और सभी अतिथि वर्तमान और भविष्य के बुद्धों के लिए 10 दिशाओं में समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे खुद को पृथ्वी के 4 महान बोधिसत्व के लिए समर्पित करते हैं, जैसे विशिष्ट कारित्र बोधिसत्व, अनंत कारित्र बोधिसत्व, विशुद्ध कारित्र बोधिसत्व, सुप्रतिष्ठ कारित्र बोधिसत्व। बोधिसत्व के सभी बोधिसत्व मंजूश्री, समंतभद्र, मैत्रेय, अवलोकितेश्वर, शाक्यमुनि के महान शिष्य बुद्ध, शारिपुत्र, मोक्कारण, कश्यप, आनंद, महान श्रावक और धर्म के सभी सुरक्षात्मक देवताओं के लिए हम आगे अपने मूल बुद्ध द्वारा बोधिसत्व निचिरेन शोनि के लिए खुद को समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे अपने आप को उनके शिष्य रेंगे आचार्य निचिजी शोनि, पहले विदेशी मिशनरी के लिए समर्पित करते हैं। सभी जीवों को वह पुण्य प्राप्त हो जो हमने सूत्र के पाठ से संचित किया है। हम आप सभी को यह हार्दिक भक्ति प्रदान करते हैं। आप हमारे प्रति अपनी करुणा से इस पवित्र स्थान पर आए। हमें अपनी बुद्धि के प्रकाश से देखें और इस सूत्र का पाठ करने और नामव्यो हो रहेंगे क्यों का जप करने की हमारी पेशकश को स्वीकार करें। 無常人人未明の法は百千万号にも相立て祀ることかたし、我今検問し授事することを得たり、願わくは如来の第一義を下せ、至極の大乗思議すべからず、検問即地皆菩提に近づく。能戦が方針、所詮が発し、色相の文字はすなわちこれ王人なり、無料の功徳皆この経に集まれり、このゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳す、内無知罪を滅し善を生ず、もしは真もしは法、共に仏道上善、三世の諸仏人人の妙伝なり、諸上世世地具し頂戴せ。Establishing the place of players. 南無法蓮華経、南無法蓮華経、南無法蓮華経。Here and now we have just chanting 南無法蓮華経。At this moment, this place has been the place of prayer to Odaimoku and the place of prayer for our heart during lifetime. All this very place of prayer to Odaimoku, all Buddhas have attained enlightenment. This is also the place where the Buddhas have expounded their teachings. This world in which we live, believing in and chanting Odaimoku, is a place where the Buddha lives in peace. Adoration of Gohonzon. In the Mandala Gohonzon, the object of our worship is shown the origin of how the mandala was written. One day is the 12th month of 1274, 11th years of Bunday. I, Nichiren, wrote the Gohonzon in the village of Haki, province of Kai, the present day Minobu-san, Yamanashi Prefecture, Nichiren. It was a time when over 20 years have passed since Shakyamuni Buddha passed away. Nevertheless, in the three countries of India, China, and Japan, namely in the world, there had never existed a Gohonzon like this. This is probably because none of our past masters attempt to spread the Gohonzon among the society, even though they are aware of its existence, or it may be that nobody knew about it. Shakyamuni Buddha, after careful consideration, determined that he should cancel the Gohonzon until the arrival of an opportune moment to revive it, giving it to the people in the period of Mappo. In fact, the Buddha preached in the Lotus Sutra that his messenger, Jogyo Bosatsu, should spread the Buddha's teaching in the first 500 years of Mappo, as predicted by the Buddha. Nichiren Daishonin appeared in this world to reveal the Gohonzon and expounded the teaching of the Odaimoku, singular signatures given by Nichiren Shonin himself. Nammyo Horen Gekyo. Seigon, words of oath before reciting the Lotus Sutra. To carry out the way of the Buddha as a Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha has been expounded his teaching without rest. From the beginning to this day, not only in our world, but also in a immeasurable world. Among his teaching, the Lotus Sutra is the most important. If you devote yourself completely to the faith in the Lotus Sutra, you will surely become a person who truly practices the way of the Buddha. All of you, even after my death, should continue having faith in the Lotus Sutra and reciting it. Make this oath before me now. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo Hoben Bondai ni その時に聖尊三昧より安城として立ってシャリホツに告げたまわく、諸仏の知恵は人人無量なり、その知恵の門は難下難入なり、一切の正門百四仏の知ることあたわざるところなり、家はいかん仏かつて百千万の無種の諸仏に真言し、ことごとく諸仏の無量の同法を行事、有名精進して名称あまねく聞こえたまえり、人人未相うの法を成就してよろしきに従って時たもところ、一種悟りがたしシャリホツは霊成仏してより、この方主樹の因縁主樹の比喩をもって広く言教を述べ、無種の方便をもって衆生を引導してもろもろの弱を離れしむ。家はいかん如来は方便知見腹みつみなすでに具足整理、シャリホツ如来の知見は五大神論なり、無量無下力無相違全上下脱三昧あって深く無際に入り、一切の未曾有の法を成就整理、シャリホツ如来はよく主に分別し、巧みに商法を説く、根治入難にして衆の心を越化せしむ。シャリホツ用をとってこれをいわば無量無辺未曾有の法を仏ことごとく成就したまえり、闇難シャリホツまた特別からずゆえはいかん。仏の成就したまえるところは第一形にして難下の法なり、ただ仏と仏と今しよく諸法の実相を苦尽したまえり、いわゆる諸法尿税総尿税小尿税小尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末苦教となり、いわゆる小法尿税小尿税小尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末苦教と小異小法尿税小尿税小尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末苦教と小異小法尿税小尿税小尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末苦教と妙法蓮華経如来十両本第16我仏を得ており、この方へたるところのもろもろの骨種無量百千万億歳や葬儀なり、常に法を説いて無私欲の衆生を強敬して仏道にいらしむしかしよりこの方無量功なり、衆生を同船がためのゆえに方便して涅槃を現ず、しかも実には滅動せず、常にここに従して法を説く。我常にここに従すれども、もろもろの人図力をもって天道の衆生をして近しといえども、しかもみざらしむ。衆はが滅動を見て広くシャリを供養し、ことごとく皆連邦を抱いて活合の心を生ず、衆生すでに神仏し七時期にして心入難に一心に仏を見立て祀らんと欲して自ら神妙を惜しまず、時に我及び宗祖ともに両十戦にいず 我時に衆生に語る常にここにあって滅せず方便力をもってのゆえに滅不滅ありと示す世の国に衆生の苦行し信行するものあれば我またかの中においてために無常の法を説くなんだちこれを聞かずしてただ我滅動すと思えり我もろもろの衆生を見れば空海に持つ財政理かるがゆえにために身を厳絶してそれをして活合を生ぜしむその心を連合するによってすなわち入れてために法を説く神通力学のごとし阿蘇義行において常に両重線及び世のもろもろの重症にあり衆長を尽きて大火に焼かれると見るときにも我がこの道は安穏にして天人常に十万世理恩林もろもろの道覚始終の宝をもって将軍世理法重のはにはか裸をくして衆生の有楽するところなり昇天天空を打って常にもろもろの義学をなし曼荼羅経を降らして仏および大衆に散らす我が浄土は破れざるにしかも衆は焼けつぎて夫婦もろもろの苦の核のごとくことごとく十万世理と見るこのもろもろの罪の衆生は悪業の因縁をもって阿蘇義行を優れども三方の皆を聞かずもろもろの功徳を終始入は七時期なることあるものはすなわち皆我が身ここにあって法を説くと見るある時にはこの衆のために仏従無料なりと説く久しくしてすなわち仏を見立て祀る者にはために仏には愛がたしと説く我が地力格のごとし栄光照らすこと寿命に無料に寿命無趣向なり久しく業を主して得るところなりなんだちちあるものここにおいて疑いを生ずることなかれまさに断じて長く尽くさしむべし仏語は実にして虚しからず意の良き方便をもって王子さんがためのゆえに実にはあれどもしかもしすというによくこうもを説くことなきがごとく我もまた世の父としてもろもろの苦言を救うものなり凡夫の天道せるがために実にはあれともしかも滅すという常に我を見るをもってのゆえにしかも教師の心を起こし法一にして五欲に弱し悪道の中に落ちな我常に衆生の道行事道行ぜざるを知って諭すべきところに従ってために衆の法を説く常に自らこの伝をなす何をもってか衆生をして無浄土にいることを得て速やかに仏心を成就せしめんとThe practice of Daimoku chanting, Shodaigyo, all the merits Shakyamuni Buddha has attained in other words, his true heart are included in the 5 virtues of Myoho Renge Kyo. If we believe in the practice, the teaching of the 5 virtues at the course of our lives, we are able gradually but surely to gain the Buddha's true heart, beholding the stupor of treasures. To believe in and practice the Lotus Sutra is extremely difficult. Therefore, I, the Buddha, will be highly delighted if there is anyone who always performs the practice of the sutra seriously and continues to believe in it and keep it, all Buddhas feel the same way. The people whom the Buddha truly value are those who lead their lives based on their faith in the Lotus Sutra. They are the very people who have true courage. They are truly devout. They are true to the precept and are the ones meant to be called true believers. They are most likely to follow directly the way of the Buddha with high results. After I enter Nirvana, and when the days of Mappo, the period of later age of the Dharma, arrive, those who read and recite this Lotus Sutra and practice it with firm belief in it are true disciples of the Buddha and are able to live with sincere heart. In the days after the Buddha's extinction, if there is anyone who expounds the true meaning of the Lotus Sutra, this person shall be a light to radiate on the people in this world. When the world becomes extremely hostile and full of hardship, if there is anyone who truly understands the teaching of this sutra and expound them to the world, this person's effort will never be in vain. His reputation will prevail, winning the support and protection from many people. Chapter 21. The supernatural powers of the Tathagata, within the spirit of the message of this Lotus Sutra, will be handed down from generation to generation forever. I, the Buddha, state the main points of teachings carried in the Odaimoku. The Odaimoku include all the merits of the Buddha's enlightenment. The Odaimoku continue all the supernatural powers of the Buddha to save all people. The Odaimoku is a crystallization of the Buddha's boundless wisdom necessary to teach and lead all beings. The Odaimoku expresses all merits the Buddha has practiced. These four things, showing the Buddha's real image and spirit, are explicitly revealed in the Lotus Sutra. The Buddha's true mind is the Odaimoku. Especially after the Buddha's extinction, you must keep in mind that you should believe from the bottom of your heart in the Lotus Sutra, in the Odaimoku in which the entire mind of the Buddha is clearly explained, and that you should recite and study the Lotus Sutra and chant the Odaimoku in order to practice the Buddha's teaching as instructed by the Buddha. Wherever the place might be, as the place where the teaching of the Lotus Sutra have spread and the faith in the Odaimoku is practiced in correct and proper ways, you must set up a place of prayers and spend a life with faith in the sutra, be it in a village or countryside with farms, wood or globes, or in a monastery, or in the house of ordinary people, or a residence of higher status people, or in a mountains village or a vast plain. The reason for this is that nowhere else but the place where the Odaimoku is believed in and its teaching or expounding is a true place of prayers. It is this place of prayer to the Odaimoku where all Buddhas have become enlightened. Here, the Buddha expounded their teaching. In other words, this Sahara world in which we live, believing in the Odaimoku, is the very place where the Buddha's true word lies. Offering of merit. I now show my appreciation to the three treasures of the, Venerable Nichiren's word, and before that, repentance. Yeah. Hosing resolved to leave us with no choice but to restore faith day by day. Nichiren Shonin expounded his teachings as follows. Reflecting deeply on my past, I Nichiren studied Buddhism from childhood and began to ponder and wish as follows. People's lifespans are never for a single moment static and continue to change. If you look closely at the state of one's dying moment, you will find that the bliss once exhausted is never inhaled again. That is exactly like when dew on top of the leaf falls off to the ground. Our life ends regardless of wisdom or foolishness, old age or youth. Therefore, since we have such a transitory life, we must learn about it deeply, keeping in mind day after day that the end of life is just before us and that our life is limited. Thinking about it in this way, you must come to realize that the most important thing upon this is a noble heart as a fundamental part of human beings. There is no other way to realize the existence of that noble heart and cultivate it than to follow the proper face. Since the proper face is precisely the face in the Odaimoku, you should devote yourself to it without delay. Since the proper mental activity aligns with the proper face, true peace is achieved only when people who are engaged in such a mental activity collectively form a nation. At that time, those who live there will live at peace both in mind and body. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. Sange, repentance. For deep reflection on everyday life, the cause of all troubles and suffering in life all comes from your misunderstanding. If you wish to notice your errors, you should collect your mind and see the truth in all matters. You must have proper belief to do so. If you deeply reflect upon your errors, even if they are errors which come from misunderstanding, and if you see the true appearance in things, it will be like when fogs and dew disappear in the sunlight. You will eventually realize your errors and certainly be forgiven. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. Prayer to declare faith. In order to live a life of proper faith, let us continue to chant the Odaimoku so that we will never forget our kind heart of compassion towards all living beings and work around the proper way together with all of our compassions. We swear to devote ourselves to fostering with love and care the relationship of our faith in the Odaimoku, which has just been accorded to us the rest of our life. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. 全部それをナム、ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経司教難事略残事者が即歓迎女税死人諸仏昇誕税即有名税即精進税名字開業図打者即位失徳無常仏道の往来世独自死教税神無視従順全知仏滅道後の下合義で昇天に世間資源奥異性の周遊説一切天に海奥よ 主張無変性願道煩悩無臭性願断訪問無尽性願寺仏道無常性願上Sentient beings are immeasurable, I bow to accept them all. Our ever desires are exhaustible, I bow to consume all. The Buddha's teaching are immeasurable, I bow to study them all. The way of the Buddha is excelled, I bow to attain the path of life. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Offering of merit, I now show my appreciation to the three treasures of the Lotus Sutra, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, for my being able just now to chant the Odaimoku and recite the Lotus Sutra, and offer the merits of chanting of the Odaimoku and the reciting of the Lotus Sutra to all those who have granted me favors with gratitude and to those who have passed away. I have the honor of chanting the Odaimoku and reciting the Lotus Sutra in front of the Mandaro Gohonzon, which shows its perfect harmony and is unprecedented in history. I call on Kuon Jitsujo no Sakamuni Butsu, the eternal Buddha Shakyamuni, or the original Buddha, who continued his eternal relief mission. I call on Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, the fundamental road of cause and effect, which works beneath all existence, including human beings. I call on the Honge Jogyo, superior practice, Bodhisattva Nichiren Daishonin, Daibosatsu, the Buddha messenger, assigning especially to the period of Mappo, the latter age of the Dharma, who revealed the existence of the original Buddha and the true Lord of Myoho Renge Kyo. I pray from the bottom of my heart and offer my profound appreciation to these fundamental three treasures, all expounded in the Lotus Sutra. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Especially, I pray that the merits of our faith will reach the spirits of our ancestors. At the same time, I pray that all spirits relate and unrelated will attain Buddhahood. The concluding parts of the Ju-Ryo Hom, chapter 16, the duration of the life of the Tathagata, and the Jinriki Hom, chapter 21, the supernatural powers of the Tathagata, of the Lotus Sutra, which we have just recited, lead as follows. I have only one wish, that is to know how I can quickly lead you to the light way of faith so that you can attain Buddhahood. For that purpose, chant Odaimoku and lead your life following the teachings of the Odaimoku. Even if you cannot see me, if you do so, you will certainly walk around the way of the Buddha and attain enlightenment in this world. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. 主上無変性願道煩悩無臭性願断訪問無尽性願地仏道無常性願上 Just a silent meditation to concentrate breathing. Thank you very much. And thank you so much. Chat message also, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. And let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. सभी जीवित प्राणियों की आंतरिक शांति के लिए नाम-म्योहो रेंगे क्यो का जाप जारी रखें. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Have a nice day and see you evening time or see you tomorrow. शाम को मिलेंगे और कल मिलेंगे. Thank you.